Here we go. Day one journey, episode 995. Today I have a quote for you. Discipline equals freedom. The simplifier always reminds me of that. Discipline equals freedom. Or another version. I decide and I do. That's simple. I decide and then I follow through it. This is discipline. Me actually follow through on what I said. Self-discipline. This is freedom because yes, I decide and I do. There's no question about it. I decide and I do means that I follow through even after I lost the emotion, even after I'm less excited about it. I decide, for example, I work out every single day. I decide to eat a certain way, eat healthy. So I want to burn fat. I want to build muscle. And I actually decide now it's just a matter of time until everyone will see it. I think this is freedom. Doing whatever you want, no? Well, on a personal note, there were times when I sort of got the vibe from people close to me that they knew me as being very disciplined. And in some way or another, they insinuated that, like, I'm not free, yeah? So you don't eat pizza, and you don't eat junk, or like, so you can do what you really want every single time, yeah? Which is probably the definition of freedom, doing whatever you want to do, wherever you want to do it, with whomever you want, like, yeah, this is freedom. Well, I also talk about freedom over self. Being free of my desires. Not being a slave to my desires. Yes, I feel like eating an ice cream right now and binge. But do I really want it? For me, discipline and freedom is doing what I really want. For me, discipline, maybe that's the quote for tomorrow. Discipline distinguish between what I may want right now and what I want the most. This is why it's freedom. Because freedom for me is actually going after the things that I want the most, even when I don't feel like it. So let's say there's something I really want. Let's say I want to lose the weight. Let's say I want to build the muscle. Let's say I want to master this skill. I want to learn a new language. This is something that I really want, something I'm really excited about. Well, discipline is I make a decision and I follow through. And then after a week, maybe I'm not that excited right now about learning Spanish. Right now. I like to binge. I like to eat something. I like to drink some alcohol. I want to escape. Discipline, what keeps me to what I really want to do, what I want the most. This is freedom. This is why I treat discipline as freedom. By the way, I don't think freedom is that easy. When you actually have freedom, and maybe this is for a different episode, but when you actually have freedom, you actually need to make decisions. It's not easy. I think the simplifier would agree that some people mistake freedom with comfort. Freedom is not comfort. Freedom is tough. Freedom is hard. You need to actually make decisions. That's why it also relates for me more to discipline. And And there's a distinction between what you may want right now and what you want the most. And for me, this difference is discipline. Discipline is what I want the most. It's going for it, even though sometimes I don't feel like it. And going for it, in the short term and in the long term, is freedom. Doing whatever I want to do, whenever I want to do it, regardless of how I feel. These are my thoughts. Maybe tomorrow another quote. And take care. See you tomorrow.